Do you want to know who to manage on FM23 in order to get the best regens through your youth system? Well, stick around and find out. In this video, we are going to look at the clubs on FM23 who create the best new gens on the game, so the best youth recruitment, best youth facilities, best training facilities, and we'll have a look at which teams you should manage if you want the best new gens in your game going forward. Now, before we get into the list, I'm going to be upfront right off the bat. We're not looking at the big clubs, so teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, all of the big sides around the world are not on this list because it's obvious that the biggest clubs have got more money to put into the facilities, so have got better facilities. We're looking at slightly smaller clubs from second tier and further down. Second tier as in not the big 5 leagues, essentially, in Europe. And we're having a look at which teams are the best ones to manage. If you want the best new gens in your game right, let's go straight into the list. Okay then, straight off the bat we are heading to the Netherlands and Ajax. Now this might not come as a surprise because Ajax have got a really good youth system. Continental reputation, training facilities are superb. Youth facilities are only excellent, but the youth recruitment is superb, and you combine them together, you get superb new gens. So they're a really big club, really, they're the biggest club in the Netherlands, and they have great youth prospects, so they'll create some great new gens going forward in your game. And another side that is at the top of their nation is Sporting in Portugal. Once again, they've got some great facilities, superb youth recruitment, superb youth facilities, and state-of-the-art training facilities. Recruitment will be great for new gens. Reputation 3.5 stars. They're not the only club in Portugal, but we're going to go elsewhere before we see who else is on this list. And that elsewhere is Belgium, and there are 3 Belgium sides on this list. We've got KRC Genk up first. Superb everything. Their training facilities, the youth facilities, youth recruitment, all superb. The new gens coming out of this side are going to be just that. They're going to be superb. They're not the only side in Belgium, though, who are going to create really good players. Belgium have got a really good prospect of being a massive nation going forward because we also have Standard Liège with superb everything, basically. Well, not quite superb. Superb youth facilities. The youth recruitment is slightly less. It's impressive, but training facilities is excellent. Reputation is up there as well. They are another side in Belgium which have got really strong prospects going forward. The new gens coming out of this nation, let alone this team, are going to be really good, as are the ones coming out of Club Brugge. Now, their youth recruitment, once again, slightly lower, but they've got 5-star training facilities, 5-star youth facilities, 3.5-star youth recruitment, so it's just impressive. But everything else is first class and state-of-the-art in the training facilities and the youth facilities. So getting them in the door and making them better when they're there. So obviously when they're in the youth teams, the youth facilities are the ones that are going to make the players reach their potential, and when they get into the first team, it's the training facilities that are really going to help. So you get your youth recruitment getting the good players through the door with high potential. Youth facilities are the ones that are going to make them reach their high potential, and then the training facilities once they're in the first team and playing regular football to get there even further. Next, though, we've got Benfica on the list. Back to Portugal. State-of-the-art training facilities, first-class youth facilities, first-class youth recruitment. Benfica are going to produce the best players in the world with these sort of stats. They've got 5-star on everything that really matters when it comes to new gen production. But we aren't the only team on this list who we're going to look at next, because we're heading elsewhere, and elsewhere is Austria, and we're going to go to RB Salzburg. Now, unsurprisingly, the Red Bull have put a lot of money into their system of clubs. Their reputation's continental, but their training facilities are superb. Their youth facilities are superb, and their youth recruitment is also 5-star, first class. So they're going to be up there producing the best players, and one thing that they have got as a bonus is that they've got a feeder team that has also got some great youth recruitment. If we look here at FC Liefering, who've got 4.5 stars training and youth facilities, so superb training and youth facilities, and their youth recruitment is 5-star, so first class. That means that they are going to produce amazing new gens. Salzburg are going to produce their own amazing new gens, but then get the cream of the crop from Liefering. So Salzburg are one to look out for in the future. But obviously, if you're at Salzburg, you've got your eyes on RB Leipzig. So obviously, Red Bull have got a big structure of clubs. So Leipzig and Salzburg and Liefering are all going to have great new gens in there, and they're all going to just sort of produce the best and maybe Red Bull will dominate the world one day. Right, final club we're going to look at is one that isn't in a manageable league, a playable league to begin with in the game. They're from Ecuador. It's Club Independent del Val from the Ecuadorian top flight. They've got a youth recruitment of 5 stars. This is why I'm mentioning them. So get your scouts in Ecuador if you've got, and load up some players as well. Just that's going to help get their development. Youth facilities and training facilities are 3.5 star, 4.5 star, but it's the youth recruitment that is key here to look at. So look out for this club producing some great new gens in Ecuador, and they are the clubs on this list. Obviously, big clubs will have great facilities as well, but these are some of the clubs you need to look out for or maybe manage in order to get the best new gens in the game. So if you want to manage the likes of Benfica or Salzburg, you could start dominating Europe just through your own youth system, because it is that good, and definitely one to keep your eye on in the future. If you've enjoyed today's video, please hang around, because in a second there's going to be a playlist with some simulations and experiments covering what we've done for the World Cup, and we've also done a full 2022-23 season simulation to bridge the gap of whilst the international competition is going on. Pick either of those videos, pick them both, pick anything here on the channel. There's lots of great content, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.